the fight is about to begin. The scenes that follow will give you goosebumps. You will be surprised by the next battle. The savannah doesn't just murmur, it erupts. Before you spot him, the sensation hits you, a booming roar reverberating across the plains, as if the earth itself is cautioning you. This is the sound that terrifies every hyena, one that quells disputes, claims territory, and reignites the power struggle. In this realm, the feud between lions and hyenas isn't merely a narrative, it's an unending tempest. Each meeting is a risk, every move, a test, and a single error can alter the destiny of an entire pride or clan. Today, this tempest begins with bait too enticing to resist. A pack of hyenas gathers around the remnants of a colossal carcass, reveling in what seems like an effortless triumph. Yet concealed in the tall grass is a male lion with a contrasting agenda. He stays low breath, steady eyes fixed on his uninvited visitors. In one explosive instant, he charges, converting a stealthy approach into a fierce takeover that sends the entire pack scattering in terror. The hyenas flee in a frenzy, their moment of victory unraveling into chaos in mere seconds. But one hyena reacts too late. A young scavenger preoccupied with the feast turns just in time to see the massive lion closing in. His paws strike the ground with power under control, each stride fueled by the dominance cultivated through countless encounters. With a burst of speed, he cuts off the hyena's escape route, driving it into a panic-stricken sprint toward open terrain. Hyenas thrive on collaboration, on numbers, and on relentless pressure. Alone, this one is propelled solely by fear. The lion lunges forward, shattering the silence with a force that sends dust spiraling upward. The hyena barely evades, scrambling across the dirt as the predator's shadow looms large above. But fortune smiles on the desperate just as the lion readies for a second strike. Distant cackles rise from the horizon. Reinforcements are emerging. The clan is returning, and they won't relinquish this territory without a fight. The injured hyena backs away slowly, as the echoes amplify, building into a chorus that heralds the clan's arrival. Moments later, silhouettes break through the brush. First 3, then 6, and soon many more. A coordinated wall of bodies materializes, moving forward with bold assurance that only numbers can confer. Their calls rise sharply, a warning to the solitary lion this battle is far from concluded. The lion swivels, reluctant to retreat, yet outnumbered enough to weigh each action carefully. His mane ruffles slightly in the wind as he stands firm, refusing to cede ground. The hyenas close in, circling, probing his reactions with quick feints and sharp barks. Each step they take is calculated. Each choice is conveyed through silent signals only they comprehend. Then, in a surge of shared bravery, the clan advances closer, drawing the lion's focus, while the injured member edges toward safety. It's an exceptional show of unity, demonstrating that even under the savannah's unyielding rules, loyalty can alter the dynamics. The lion roars, commanding a brief halt, but the rescue operation is already underway. As the clan retreats with their rescued member, the savannah returns to a tense quiet. But peril doesn't vanish, it simply bides its time for the next opportunity. Far from the uproar, another hyena meanders down a dusty path, nose down, seeking remnants left by migrating herds. It remains oblivious to the fact that 2 male lions are resting just beyond the tall grass, their golden coats seamlessly blending with the environment. The first lion lifts his head, detecting the hyena's scent. A wordless communication passes between the brothers, no words, only instinct. The hyena edges closer, entirely unaware of the eyes monitoring its every motion. Then, with a suddenness akin to lightning, the lions burst forth from the grass. The ground trembles beneath their charge, turning a calm afternoon into a heart-racing chase. Startled, the hyena darts down the path, claws scrambling for grip as the lions close in. For a fleeting moment, it appears the pursuit is over. But fear fuels its speed, and the hyena veers sharply into denser cover, slipping through narrow openings that the lions can't navigate easily. Frustrated, the brothers slow down, watching their near capture disappear into the brush. The escaped hyena vanishes into the thicket, but the lion's frustration remains unquenched. Not far off, another encounter begins to intensify, one that will test both species to their limits. A dominant male lion stands guard over fresh remains from a previous hunt, his golden mane dusted by the arid wind. However, he isn't alone for long. Attracted by the scent, a band of hyenas approaches, moving in with calculated daring. They spread out, forming a semicircle, their confidence swelling with each forward stride. The lion lowers his head muscles, tensing as he readies himself for the inevitable confrontation. Hyenas thrive on pressure, adept at wearing down stronger adversaries until confidence wanes. One darts forward, snapping and then retreating, testing the lion's reactions. Another sneaks behind, attempting to split his focus. But this lion stands resolute. With a sudden powerful lunge, he fractures their formation, sending a cloud of dust swirling into the air. The hyenas retreat with agility, quickly regrouping, trying once again to distract him. Their teamwork is unyielding, every motion crafted to stretch the lion's defenses thin. Yet he remains steadfast, outnumbered, but unyielding. The hyenas tighten their circle, their voices rising into sharp, mocking cries that resonate across the savannah. Soon, additional shadows appear, 10, 15, then over 20 hyenas advancing. What commenced as a dispute over a meal morphs into a siege, with the solitary lion at the center, like a defiant statue. His ears twitch, eyes scanning every movement, but his posture remains tall, immune to intimidation. Hyenas inch forward, relying on sheer numbers to tip the balance. Their strategy is straightforward: overwhelm, befuddle, exhaust. However, the lion's tranquility radiates strength. When one hyena becomes overly bold, he reacts with a sudden surge forward, a swift warning that sends the challenger scrambling away in fear. The circle expands once more, uncertainty rippling through the group. Despite the odds, the lion displays no alarm, only calculated poise. Every breath he takes is intentional, every stance communicates not today. The hyenas persist in probing, but none dare close the gap entirely. The standoff extends, a battle of wills rather than teeth. Eventually, the clan begins to disperse, retreating back into the bushes, leaving the lion standing triumphant yet watchful. With the hefty standoff concluded, the plains momentarily quiet, yet the cycle of rivalry never halts. Nearby, another episode unfolds when a wandering male lion spots a small hyena family resting beneath a shaded area. His gaze sharpens immediately. To him, this isn't merely about food. It represents future threats, territory, and instincts inherited through generations. He lowers himself, moving through the grass with surprising stealth for his size. The hyenas sense danger too late, a flicker of movement, a shift in the atmosphere. Then the lion lunges forward in a powerful sprint. The adults scatter in a frantic dash, emitting warnings as they retreat from the sudden peril. But the male lion locks onto the smallest figure, understanding that eliminating a young rival today averts a stronger adversary tomorrow. The adults strive to regroup, calling urgently across the plains, but the lion's ability to dominate is undeniable. His mere presence keeps them at bay. When the echoes diminish, the lion surveys the area, scanning the horizon with a cold, assertive calm, before departing with deliberate, unhurried steps, another reminder of the savannah's unforgiving nature. As the roaming male slips into the brush, the balance of power shifts once more, elsewhere on the plains. A lone lioness crouches over her well-earned kill breath, steady, shoulders tight. She understands she has mere minutes, perhaps seconds, before unwanted company shows up. And right on cue, a chorus of cackles echoes across the grasslands. A pack of hyenas is approaching. They fan out in a practiced formation, moving with intent. The lioness growls her stance, defensive yet realistic. She's strong but isolated. The hyenas advance with increasing confidence, tightening their grip until the pressure becomes unbearable. With a final warning snarl, the lioness retreats, relinquishing the meal to overwhelming numbers. The hyenas swarm the carcass, immediately reveling in their coordinated takeover. However, triumph on the savannah can dissipate as quickly as it appears. A deep rumble resonates from behind the ridge, deep, commanding, unmistakable. A male lion emerges, mane catching the light as he strides toward the commotion. The hyenas freeze their confidence, dissipating in mere seconds. Before he even begins to run, the entire pack scatters, abandoning the meal as the lion reclaims his territory with nothing but his presence. On another stretch of open land, a solitary hyena strays too near the borders of a lion pride. The instant it crosses an invisible boundary, two lionesses spring into action with explosive speed. The hyena darts left then right, but the chase tightens rapidly. Isolation renders it vulnerable without a clan to shield it. The lionesses catch up, establishing dominance and forcing the intruder to retreat. Wounded yet alive, a harsh reminder that awareness is crucial for survival in lion territory. A powerful male lion guards his hard-earned meal as a wave of hyenas closes in, circling with burgeoning confidence. Their calls grow more clamorous, attacking from every angle. The lion charges repeatedly, yet their numbers keep multiplying. Ultimately, he steps back, opting for safety over the risk of injury. The hyenas swarm the prize, but the lion walks away unscathed. If you appreciated this encounter, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more moments from the wild.